When we talk about iPhone, we talk about money and elegance. There's no denying that iPhone is a beautiful looking device and it is worth every limelight. But let's just forget that Apple is an expensive as hell device and can put a dent on your wallet. Recently, Apple has launched its latest iPhone 11 Pro and it is priced at whopping $1,000 for the base model. Now, this same base model is costing up to $1,600 in India. Well, that is just like 60% more than the original price. Well, it's no more a secret that Apple iPhones are always costlier in India as compared to other countries. I wouldn't be wrong if I say that India is the most expensive place in the world to buy an iPhone. With demonetization and introduction of GST across the country, it was assumed that the inflation will decrease, but that is not the case. So what is exactly driving the prices of an iPhone to the sky in India? Hey there everyone, I'm Mehra and you're watching Techno Mania. Plunge on that crimson button and hit that ding dong to never miss amazing videos from us. Currently, India is under the leadership of the current Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi. As soon as Mr. Modi became Prime Minister, he passed a campaign known as Make in India, which actually encourages foreign companies to set up their manufacturing plants in India and produce their products in India, hence allowing the lower down of the cost of the product. This initiative was launched to demotivate the high import of the foreign goods into India by enforcing a very high import duty tax on the parts and the accessories. Since Apple doesn't manufacture its products in India, it has to pay a hefty sum to import, which can directly increase the price up to more than 10%. Apple in India mostly sells through retail stores because it does not have its own Apple store, which they can only open in India if they manufacture up to 30% of the parts in India. That is the government policy. Many companies are making products in India and enjoying heavy profits, while Apple is stuck at lowering the labor cost and earning ungodly profits. Another factor that makes it more expensive is the GST. GST was recently launched in India. It didn't increase the tax rate on mobile phones, but the tax rate on accessories of the mobile is either 18 or 28%. While this does not directly affect the pricing of the iPhone, but a user will consider everything before making a purchase. If the accessories are costlier, then the consumer is more likely to not buy the iPhone itself. Another main factor comes due to the currency hierarchy. While other Android smartphone companies are also importing the devices in India, but they are not that costlier. To explain that, let's forget about the import taxes for a while and let's focus on the forex losses. The forex loss generally comes to act as the currency rates fluctuates. Most of the smartphone companies absorb these losses and don't pass it on to the customer. However, that's not the case with the Apple. The Cupertino giant has a strict policy of maintaining the margins, since the rupee has not been in the good standing with the dollar, and its effect is clearly visible on the pricing of the Apple products. The final factor leading to the bizarre prices is marketing. Every smartphone manufacturer, whether it is Google, Samsung, Xiaomi or any other company, they actually has a keen eye on the Indian market, mostly because of the population and its purchasing power. There is an aggressive marketing war going on between companies, from buying full page of a newspaper to buying a chunk of a time on TV through advertisement. All these costs are ultimately carried forward on the head of the customer. Apple is no different. It has also entered the marketing war in India for its flagship devices, but it is nowhere close to penetrating the mid-range market segment, which basically other manufacturers have captured. iPhone XR or XR, which was supposed to be the little low on the prices, is also one of the most expensive smartphones in India, summing up to 60,000 rupees. That is $1,000. Well, to sum it up, the main reason is the stubbornness of the Apple for not appreciating the Indian market. While recently it was notified that Apple will open its Apple Store in India and will establish a manufacturing plant by 2020. If this happens, then iPhone will no longer cost more than its original price. There's no clear indication on when Indian users will pay prices similar to other countries for their iPhones. Even if the manufacturing plant operates at its maximum capacity, Indian users will either have to pay the premium price for the flagship device or settle with an older version. So guys, what are your thoughts on this video? Let me know in the comment section below. And if you think that this video is worthwhile, then hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that I can able to bring amazing videos like this for you. Till then, see you later.